Let's look at David. When we first meet David in 1 Samuel 16, he is not in a palace. And also, he's not leading the armies. He's not wearing a crown. He is in a field and he's tending sheep. And yet God tells the prophet Samuel, this is the one. David was anointed king long before he ever sat on the throne. But after the oil was poured on his head, he went right back to the field. So the anointing came eventually, but here's what happened. The appointment didn't arrive till later on. Because see, God anoints you for what you're becoming, but he develops you for what you will carry. So with David, the anointing came when the oil was poured, but the appointment didn't come right away. Because God anoints you for what you're becoming and develops you for what you will carry. In the field, here's what David learned. He learned responsibility. In the field, David learned faithfulness in obscurity. In the field, David learned courage, fighting lions and bears. And in the field, David learned to worship and depend on God. And guess what? Nobody was applauding David in the field. Nobody was watching him protect his sheep. But the field was forming him for the throne. When Goliath showed up in 1 Samuel 17, David was not intimidated. And here's the reason why. Because private battles had already been built, and he was publicly and he was preparing for his public display and his confidence. Because he was already battling things in the field. Let me say that again. The battle you win in private prepares you for the victory that you're going to have in public. After David defeated Goliath, did he immediately become king? No. He was hunted by Saul first. He hid in caves. He lived with so much uncertainty. And why would God allow that? Because here's the thing. Character must be stronger than your charisma. David had to learn a few things, right? Before he could become king. He had to learn how to lead without a title. He had to learn how to wait without bitterness. He had to learn how to trust God's timing. And he had to learn how to honor authority even when he was mistreated. Because the throne that was being prepared for him required David's maturity. And some of you are